এই বইটার দাম রেখেছি আমরা ৳১৭৯ ৳১৭৯ ৩০০, ৪০০ কিংবা ৮০০, ৯০০ টাকা না, শুধুমাত্র ৳১৭৯। আসসালামু আলাইকুম। Today I'm so excited to announce my new speaking mock test book. So it includes 149 premium common IELTS speaking mock test. Let's talk about the book. Mock tests are so important because I think most of the time we do not actually give that much priority to the speaking part, and maybe we also get less bandit score in this easy module. I must say that, for me it was like a piece of cake because I knew how to actually practice every single day. I knew what to practice every day with some other people. Okay, this is our new book, IELTS Speaking Mock Test, where I have already written and collected all the latest speaking mock tests, more than 149 mock tests. These are so premium. I'm going to actually show you everything. So what else I actually included in this book? I have also included vocabulary, necessary vocabulary that you can actually learn and you can use in your IELTS speaking test with some amazing expressions. So it's not like that you will just get a bunch of vocabulary. No, it's not like that. There would be some commonly used vocabulary. The vocabulary or lexical part, idioms and collocations are so important, and we actually consider idioms and collocations and some topic related vocabulary as in the lexical resource part. So these are actually consist of different sort of other items as well. So I have already included idiomatic expressions. There is 100 idiomatic expressions. There are 100 collocations which are really commonly used by the candidates every now and then when they're actually sitting for IELTS test. And also there is a particular page where you can actually evaluate your speaking. You can say, take some notes, and you can actually maybe conduct some sort of IELTS speaking mock test with the person you want to actually practice. Let me actually show you on the computer screen. So if you have a look here, there is the table of contents. It includes a lot of topics, so it covers a lot of topics, so you will actually able to practice all the topics with your friend or maybe with the teacher where you're actually getting lectures, I guess. So this is a thing. You can actually have a look here, all the contents, more than 149 contents are here. And also this is a particular test looks like. So there will be, starting with part one, there will be a couple of questions in part one section and the cue card. And after the cue card, there is a box where you can actually take some notes to talk about in that particular cue card. Not only that, there are some part three questions after that page. And also you can take overall notes where you made mistake. You can actually get good feedback from the person you are practicing with. Not only that, you can also write down how much you actually score in that particular test one. So for example, we are talking about test one. So this is all about test one, right? So among 149 premium tests. So this is test one, and maybe you made mistake or you didn't actually use that much lexical resource. Maybe your coherence and cohesion was not good, your fluency was not good, pronunciation was not good. You can actually take some notes here in this part, including or under test one. Also, what you can actually do, you can overall write down how much you score in the fluency and coherence, how much you score lexical resource, how much you score in GRA, grammatical range and accuracy, and the pronunciation. And you may actually get some feedback from your teacher. You may actually also give feedback to yourself, or maybe get feedback from one of your friends. This is how you can actually practice every single mock test. These are so premium. So that was the first one, totally based on IELTS speaking real test. Okay, includes two topics in the part one, and then in part two there is a cue card also with a box where you can take some notes for the part two. And part three, there are some questions with a big gap where you can take some notes. What else? We have got evaluation form where you can actually get all the feedback, and also you can write down that this is the score I did in that particular mock test. There are so many mock tests, so many. I mean, if I actually talk about how many, like more than 149. So based on every single mock test, I made this book. It took me like 6 months to actually collect all the latest IELTS speaking tests and include here. So from my perspective, I have actually, experienced a lot of times that when I'm actually preparing for the IELTS test, we usually follow the marker book where there are maybe samples as well. But what if we have got an amazing book where we can take notes, where we can actually put our feedback from teachers? Also, we can go through all the improvement. So that's why I thought, okay, let's write a book where there will be plenty of mock tests. And If you practice 149 mock tests, believe me, you will get 100% common. 100% common. I mean, 99% common. Should not say 100%. 99% common from this particular book, I should say. Our next part, like linking words. So, what kind of words you need to use while you are talking? So, for example, you are trying to add different ideas in your speaking. You can use different sort of linking words. Maybe you are giving opinion. You can also use, in my opinion, I think, I reckon. Okay, maybe you are adding information step by step. So you are saying like first this, second that, moreover, in addition, this kind of things I have already included in this particular book. What else you would actually get? Like some amazing collocations, amazing expressions. So you, maybe you are actually practicing English and you want to actually improve your English. In that case, these expressions will help you a lot, to be honest, brother. Okay, so if you actually move forward, we'll be able to see there are collocations. Collocations are super duper important for IELTS speaking test. So there are collocations with meaning and with examples how you can actually use this one. At the same time, you will get some idiomatic expressions. These collocations are important. Like there are 100 chosen collocations, 100 chosen idiomatic expressions that the candidates actually frequently use during their test. So idiomatic expressions are here, collocations are here, everything is here that is necessary to actually get the highest band score. I can say that in 2023, I got 7.5 in my IELTS speaking test. Maybe in the future, I would be getting more band score. I would be also telling each and everyone that how much I'm going to actually score. So overall, this book is great book. I must say that because it took me like 6 months to collect all the latest IELTS speaking premium mock test. So like 149 mock test. So for example, you are in online, you want to have a conversation with a person. So what you can do is that you can turn on the page or come to my test number one. Just one, let me show you. So for example, this is mock test number one. Okay, this is mock test number one. So you are actually talking one of your friend and you're saying, okay, let's practice a mock test. You are telling him and he told you, okay, let's go. And you are asking, okay, let's start with the part one. So here is part one, and with this one, part two as well. Part one, part two. And if you want to take some notes with pen and paper as you are going to do it in the exam, you can take some notes in the box. Okay, so that's important to take some notes. But in other books, typical books, you may not actually able to take some notes. Okay, they may actually give answer, but here you will have to do everything. So you will have to actually go through all the questions, have to identify what to say, what not to say. There is no sample, I must say that, only premium mock test. So this book is written based on those people who really want to have a great conversation with different sort of IELTS candidates, with giving some mock tests or taking some mock tests. And with this one, in the next page here, the after part three, what you can do, you can take some notes here as well. So, and then you can give feedback to your friend in this part. So how much he actually scored, how much he got in the lexical research, coherence. So you can actually give score maybe 6.5. It's kind of like that. And as I told you, at the end of the book, so at the end of the book, you will get all the vocabulary, collocations, expressions, linking words. So this is the book all about. There is 149 mock tests. You can see 150. So 150 is a huge book. So that's why I'm not actually launching this book in hard copy. I'm actually launching this book in PDF copy. So this is the overall book. Okay, so this is like, it's a huge book because it has got like 150. 150, can you imagine? 150, because most of the time when we are prepared for the IELTS speaking main test, we go for some mock tests. So it's better to actually start your journey getting mock test, giving mock test in the very beginning of your IELTS journey. This book will help you a lot. Remember, this book will help you a lot. If you actually practice one single mock test a day, it will take 150 days to practice to the whole IELTS book. I mean, especially this book. To finish this book, it will take 150 days if you actually practice one mock test a day. Think about like you got an admission in a coaching center. So from that particular day, if you have this book, then you can finish it, and you can also finish your course as well. So this book is really crucial. If you're an IELTS candidate, you need this book. Believe me, you need this book. It will save you time. It will also give you amazing feedback for your IELTS speaking. Okay, so it's my dream. It was my dream, and it will be my dream to actually launch different sort of courses for different sort of topics. So as you guys are really interested about the mock test, and you can see some sort of videos that I'm actually uploading in my social media platform, where I also took or conduct mock test with different sort of random people. So from where I actually usually took this test from this particular book. Okay, এই বইটার দাম রেখেছি আমরা ৳১৭৯ ৳১৭৯ ৩০০, ৪০০ কিংবা ৮০০, ৯০০ টাকা না, শুধুমাত্র ৳১৭৯ কারণ এটা আমরা পিডিএফ হিসেবে দিচ্ছি আপনাকে। হার্ড কপি দিচ্ছি না। হার্ড কপি হলে হয়তোবা ৬৫০ কিংবা ৭০০ র এদিকে আশেপাশে থাকবে আরকি। তো ওইটা আমরা আপনাদেরকে জানিয়ে দেব। সো আপনারা যদি ৳১৭৯ অথবা ৳১৮০ আপনারা পেমেন্ট করেন, সাথে, সাথে কিন্তু এই বইটা পিডিএফটা আপনারা পেয়ে যাবেন। অ্যান্ড আজকে এখন এই মুহূর্ত থেকে কিন্তু আপনি এই বইটার উপরে প্র্যাকটিস করা শুরু করে দিতে পারবেন। সো এখন কিভাবে আপনি হচ্ছে এই টাকাটা পেমেন্ট করবেন, কোন নম্বরে পেমেন্ট করবেন? এখানে একটা নাম্বার দেওয়া আছে। এই নাম্বারে আপনি এই ৳১৭৯ পেমেন্ট করবেন। এই ৳১৭৯ পেমেন্ট করার পর আপনার যে পেমেন্টের স্ক্রিনশট, এই স্ক্রিনশটটা নিবেন। নেওয়ার পর এই সেইম নাম্বারে WhatsApp অ্যাকাউন্ট আছে। WhatsApp অ্যাকাউন্টে গিয়ে হচ্ছে আপনি স্ক্রিনশটটা সাবমিট করবেন। সাথে, সাথে আপনি হচ্ছে বইটা পেয়ে যাবেন। আমরা হচ্ছে ভেরিফাই করব যে এখান থেকে টাকা আসছে কিনা। অ্যান্ড সাথে, সাথে হচ্ছে আপনারা এই বইটা পেয়ে যাবেন। অ্যান্ড আমরা আপনার কাছে এই বইটা সেন্ড করে দিব। অ্যান্ড পরবর্তীতে যদি বইটা আপনি প্র্যাকটিস করার পরও মনে হয় যে আপনার রিফান্ডের প্রয়োজন, সেক্ষেত্রে আপনার রিফান্ড পলিসিও আছে। রিফান্ডের জন্য আপনারা এপ্লাই করতে পারেন। আমরা সাথে, সাথে হচ্ছে আপনার রিফান্ডটাও দিয়ে দিব। কিন্তু আমি পার্সোনালি মনে করি যে আমি যতটুকু পরিশ্রম করেছি এই বইটার জন্য বা এই মক টেস্ট গুলোর জন্য, একদম খুঁজে, খুঁজে লেটেস্ট মক টেস্ট গুলো ইনক্লুড করা। সো যেভাবে সাজিয়েছি সেগুলোর জন্য হয়তোবা ৳১৭৯ মোটেও মোটেও কাম্য করি না। আরো অনেক বেশি ডিজার্ভ করি। বাট আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ৳১৭৯ জাস্ট একটা নরমাল চার্জ, যেন আমি আমার কিছুটা সময়ের যে প্রায়োরিটি, সেই প্রায়োরিটি হিসেবেও যেন আমি কিছুটা অ্যামাউন্ট এখান থেকে কালেক্ট করতে পারি। এটলিস্ট কিছুটা অ্যামাউন্ট হলে কালেক্ট করতে পারি। সবাই তো আর পুরো দুনিয়া, পুরো বাংলাদেশের মানুষ তো আর কিনবে না। কিছু, কিছু হয়তোবা আমার শুভাকাঙ্ক্ষী কিংবা আমার অডিয়েন্সটা, আপনারা হয়তোবা যারা আমাকে ভালোবাসেন, যারা আমাকে পছন্দ করেন, তারা হয়তোবা কিনবেন। সো যারা আমাকে অলওয়েজ ফলো করেন অ্যান্ড আমার ভিডিও দেখেন, আমাকে ভালোবাসেন, আপনাদের সবাইকে বলব এই বইয়ের পিডিএফটা কালেক্ট করে নেন। দিন শেষে অনেক ভালো একটা স্কোর করবেন শুধুমাত্র এই বইটার উপর আপনি প্র্যাকটিস করার মাধ্যমে। সেক্ষেত্রে আপনাকে ট্রান্সেকশন অ্যামাউন্ট এর স্ক্রিনশটটা নিয়ে আমাদের এই সেইম নাম্বারের WhatsApp এই আমাদেরকে সেন্ড করে পাঠিয়ে দিন। আমরা এখনই আপনাকে বইটা দিয়ে দিচ্ছি। উইশ ইউ অল দ্য বেস্ট টু গেট ইউর ডিজার্ভ ব্যান্ড স্কোর। IELTS স্পিকিং উইল বি ইজি উইথ সহজ ইংলিশ একাডেমি। ততদিন পর্যন্ত কোনো প্রবলেম হলে আমার সাথে যোগাযোগ করবেন। ইনশাআল্লাহ I will try my level best to help you. Till then, take care. Bye bye and আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু।